Hello YouTube. What I'd like to do this evening is hopefully enlighten most of you on the explanation of particularly the ending of Christopher Nolan's new blockbuster Interstellar, starring Matthew McConaughey. Now there's been a lot of confusion on the internet, various ones that have different opinions of the film and what the ending actually meant. I will start by saying that I do have a degree in astrophysics and molecular science, but obviously that doesn't particularly help when it comes to explaining things, because the film is of course fiction. Many would have gone to see the film being big fans of Christopher Nolan, of course the director of the Dark Knight trilogy and of course the Saw saga, but some have been disappointed by the change in tone and the complexity of the film, so I'm just going to try and dispel some of the misconceptions here. So for those of you that have seen it, you'll know that Matthew McConaughey's character Cooper actually travels through a wormhole and ends up in a fifth dimension where he tries to reach his daughter that he left behind on Earth. Now there's actually been a series of clues that have been laid out for us that many people are not aware of or may not be aware of. The first one is in this picture here. Now we see McConaughey here looking rather slim. This is his character in a film called Dallas Buyers Club, where we see him take on very much a worm-like persona, where you can see from his features there that he is indeed looking very worm-like with the loss of weight there. Interestingly enough, you move back another year to his film Mud. Now, fuller in the face, but of course the title and his name Mud. So there we have mud and we have a worm. Of course we know that worms live in mud. Now, Matthew McConaughey's character Cooper travels, as we say, through a wormhole, but what many don't realise is he was in fact the worm in that hole. Why do we say that? Well, move forward again to the ending, and for those of you that have seen it will remember that he was on the opposite side of the bookshelf in his daughter's room, and you see him trying to get her attention and pushing the bookshelf, pushing books. Now this is where he actually transforms from the worm in the wormhole to actually a bookworm, and he is actually a bookworm and is using books to communicate with his daughter. So there are certain things here that, as you can see, that people haven't fully taken on board. Another clue that we have is a line from one of his films. This is a clip from his 1993 film Dazed and Confused. Now here, very interestingly, we hear Matthew McConaughey say something almost as a premonition or an indicator as to how we can understand the film.
That's what I love about these high school girls, man. I get older, they stay the same age.
Now what did he mean by that? He gets older but they stay the same age. Well, as we know from the film, because of the time relativity, his son and daughter are actually aging at a different rate to him because of the time. So when he sees them again, they're actually very well, his daughter is actually an elderly woman. So we see here that he's given us a clue as to what to expect from Interstellar. So I hope that's cleared things up, and I hope that provides a better explanation to the film. And now that we can actually understand that Matthew McConaughey was not travelling through a wormhole, he was in fact the worm in that hole, and then transformed into a bookworm, which enabled him to push the books through the shelf to contact his daughter. And there we see the clue of the age difference there, and as an indicator as to what would happen. Yeah, so please provide any comments or questions in the comment section below, and don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.